What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from PumaPlow, playing some more Farming Simulator. Of course, we're back here at Griffin, Indiana. Welcome. How are y'all? Hope everybody's having a great Friday. Hey, just a quick programming note if you guys are interested. I'm literally live right now over on Twitch, twitch.tv/PumaPlow. Live all day today on Friday because I won't be here on Saturday. But anyway, live today on Friday. I want to come say hi. Please do so. I'd appreciate it. Anyway, so on with this video, right? It is spring. Spring is here, and we got rain on the way, which is fine. Obviously, it doesn't matter. Farm sim, you know, we're not trying to combine, so it doesn't matter. But we need to get some seed in the ground is what we need to accomplish today. That would be nice anyway, because if you notice, it's early in the year still here. Of course, autosave. Early in the year, so we can plant our grass, and this will give us the most cuttings throughout the year. I think we can get 3. I do still want to plant soybeans in our actual field, but we'll get to that at a later time. I did also, just for the record, I did plow the field, and we do have soil conditions and stuff. Actually, I haven't purchased them yet, so let's go ahead and purchase those, because we're gonna need some field info. All right, so 40. I don't know how that's going to work, actually, if that's going to count everything here, but this isn't technically a field, so hopefully it doesn't actually count that. But I thought it. I was going to call it field 44. That's not field 44. It's not a field at all. Hopefully we'll get to call it field 100, right? Look at that lime that it needs. Oh boy. And of course the fertilizer is way out of touch as well, which is fine. We're not worried about that right now. They're right this moment. I just want to get some seed in the ground, you know? And actually, we don't have a place to fill this up, do we? We don't have any seed and fertilizer here in the yard. No, we don't. Okay. So I guess actually, while we're here, I'm going to we're gonna invest in a second seeder, because if I don't, I think we're gonna be out here for like 4 to 12 years. So we'll get the old international 2+2. It's like the international gang is here, okay? In the international 2+2 and the 1586. We're gonna do it. I can't figure out how to close the door, by the way. Wait, where did I tell him to go? I want you to go to the shop, buddy. What are you doing backing up? Drive away. Drive to the shop, buddy. Oh. So for the record, I did use my, we'll call it a plow. I call it more of like a chisel. I did extend it all the way to, I think it's 17 shanks. It's pretty cool. I'm not sure what that guy's doing. Maybe we'll just, you know, send this guy to the shop. We'll go back for the 2+2. I don't know if he'll make it to the shop with that wide cedar. Yeah, I call that a wide cedar. It has a wide stance going down the road. Obviously in the field it's going to be tiny, but that's okay. Let's see how far he makes it. Oh, 2+2. Drop all the gears, buddy. Let's go. Let's do it. So I am going to use tiny bales again. Okay, for the second go around on this field, which, by the way, after plowing this field, I'm like, dang, this field is massive. It is crazy how much land there actually is over there, to be honest. And it took quite a while to plow that. Probably a couple hours. Of course, I did it all. I used GPS, but definitely had to do it all. It was quite a process, let me tell you. So we are probably going to go broke doing this because we need to lime. We obviously have to fertilize and we have to seed. So it is going to be a very expensive seeding process to put this grass in. But The good thing is once you seed your grass once, you're good to go and you don't have to do it again, of course, which is great. And that will, that'll definitely help. Long term, this grass will pay for itself, of course. So we're not worried about that, but I think I need to, and I don't think there's anything to do right now, but I think I need to start picking up some contracts. We'll talk about contracts eventually. I don't typically do sowing or seeding contracts, whatever you want to call them. Oh, look at that, past them on the side. Got nothing on me, sucker. Especially because you're gonna stop. You don't want to hit me. What about that fence, buddy? Buddy, you're at the fence. That's all right. Anyway, so contracts. I personally really like harvest contracts. I like cultivating contracts. Baling contracts can be very profitable as well. But you know, you got to have the right chunk of land for that, which actually there might, like 33 would be a great baling contract if that comes up. Oh God, field 6. That's sugar beets, isn't it? Yeah, sugar beets. Oh, a couple of nice oat harvest contracts possibly at some point. So we'll see about that. But as you guys saw in the menu here, there are no contracts currently because it's too early in the year just a sowing contract. And I don't have my better contracts mod apparently. I thought I did, so I need to get that one on here as well so I could actually like refresh and oh no. Oh, please go down in time to stop him. Oh, that was about to be bad, y'all. That was about to be really bad, y'all. Actually, can we do that while we're in here? Oh, look at that. It paused the... Oh, this is the camera mod, by the way. This is how I take all my screenshots for thumbnails. Just in case y'all were wondering. This is totally how I do it. Okay, so we're just going to kind of frame that like that. That looks good to me. I just didn't know I could do it while I was in the tractor. I wanted the train in there. By the way, after using this mod and changing one setting, right? I don't know that I want the game to always look like this, but man, the colors are just like popping. Like compare that to that. Like, oh, that's kind of sad. Just saying. I don't know why we just sat there for the entire train to go by, but we sure did. Is Buddy gonna drive or is he gonna get stuck there? That's mostly why I waited. I was curious about the cedar. Oh. Oh, I think he's stuck. Buddy, you're a little stuck, aren't you? Aren't ya? Now, if we really wanted to get crazy, this is the cedar that has the capability of towing 2 more cedars. And actually, you know what? Why don't we just set that up? We have the horsepower, though. These take 50-ish. What kind of horsepower do we have here? Oh, yes. Yeah, we got horsepower. These take 50 apiece. We'll get a lime spreader for the 2+2. I don't think we have one of those at the top or at the house, which is fine. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to check sales. Nothing that we need currently, although these tanks would be kind of sick. They go on the front of like old John Deere. Kind of neat. Not neat to have, not going to lie. But for today, we're going to... these are only $6,000. We're going to buy them. I have a feeling it's going to be a while before we actually have the opportunity to upgrade. So this is a huge upgrade already. I mean, we haven't even planted a crop yet on this map, but we're doing it, y'all. We're doing it. All right, so this is gonna be like transporting, right? Now we got to try to figure out, can we back up 2 of them to hitch up to that 3rd one? Now, probably once I put these, although you know what, I am going to have to do this on a regular basis to get them to and from the field, because we have fences, you see. So we are going to have to unhitch and hitch and all that. Okay, that went really bad right there at the end, so let's fix that. I didn't fix it enough. Come on, I just need you to get over just that smidge more, buddy. Need that back one to kick around, not that much. I will tell you, this international, by the way, is great. It turns, man. It turns on a dime. I ended up using this tractor to do all the plowing. At first, you guys know I was using the 2+2. But I stopped using it because the turning on this thing is so much better. Just saying. Okay, so where do we get seed? I thought this was where we got seed. Gas station, that's a sell point. I thought this is where we got seed. Or do we get it from like up here? Oh, let's look in here. Let's look in here under. What's that going to be under? I don't see anything in there. I thought for sure this is where we got seed. Okay, so truth moment, we actually don't need seed. Because we are going to what's it called? We're going to have the thing set to buy stuff. So we will be purchasing seed and fertilizer as we plant, which I know is very expensive. Oh well, yeah, you gotta open each door. Maybe that's the ticket. Maybe that's my problem here. Oh, okay, that's all right. We are learning. We're just gonna buy a pallet. Like I said, I have my stuff to buy because I am going to course play this, obviously. Or maybe not obviously, but I am going to course play this, and I don't really feel like doing it myself, so there's that. So we need some seed. Buy that. And we're going to strong farmer this. Because why not? That. Okay. Okay, we're gonna need several pallets of seed. Okay, got it. Got it. This doesn't have the multiplier thing. Okay. Tell you what, we're just gonna put one in each. And actually we'll have a little left. Like, not a huge deal. Okay. We'll have extra. Big deal, right? Not a big deal. So I know it's going to be very, very, very expensive to purchase all the seed and stuff, but I'm not going to disassemble this seeding rig every 5 minutes just to put it back together and, you know, all that stuff. That's not going to happen. So we'll come back for that seed later. At some point. Oat, eat. Oh, you can buy. I didn't realize you could buy like horse feed, chicken feed. I didn't realize that. That's kind of interesting, to be honest. Grab 2 bags of fertilizer just because we can. Where did that spawn? Okay. Oh, look at that! It opens the. Wow. Opened it automatically for us. Okay. That's kind of cool, right? Does it do that with the seed if you just go over it with the seed too? Oh, hello. Yeah, yeet. Apparently. Holy cow, guys. All right, filling up. Come on. I'd love to have, maybe not this big of a drill. I want like a little 3-foot drill or something in real life. We actually just planted the oats, or not the oats, but rye. We just planted our rye at the farm the other day. For those of you that don't know, we grow rye In our pumpkin patch, where the pumpkins are going to be next year, we grow it as a cover crop. And it works quite well. We have really good luck with it. We're really happy with it. And it's pretty darn awesome. Alright, so we'll worry about the live spreader later. I really want to get this seeding. That's kind of going to be like the thing doing today. Actually, it's funny. You can drive right on the yellow line, and this thing takes up the road. White line to white line. So, this is going to be pretty awesome, actually. I don't know that I've ever, maybe once, set up a rig like this, but I'm definitely interested to try this out. I don't know how well these seeders work, to be honest. I really probably should start testing all my mods beforehand. So for those of you that are curious, see that little hitch moving out there? That is where the second seeder will hook up. And the third seeder, whatever you want to call it, will hook up over here. And the other hitch. So basically we'll have one hitch to each side. And it's going to be awesome. We'll have the old flying V going. And then in theory, if you wanted to, you could just keep going. I don't know what the limit would be. Obviously, I'd need more tractor. But you could just expand and keep going outward. We really wanted to, I guess. Oh, we got to change each seeder, don't we? Yeah. Started changing that front one, and I'm like, what? The other ones are looking weird now. That's okay. So we got to change that to grass, and then we hit G, and we change that one to grass. Then we hit G, and we change that one to grass. Now we're all on grass. We obviously have fertilizer. Like I said, this is set to purchase seed and fertilizer. It is going to be expensive, but I don't really care. I mean, I do. I need a little seed tender and a little fertilizer tender is what I really need. Yes, but I ain't got one of them, so we're not going to worry about it, you know? We're just going to hit the field and pitter patter. That's the plan, y'all. Pitter patter. All right, so we got to set this up, obviously. So we're going to unhook that one. And then pull forward a little bit, I guess. Now, really, we should park this one next to it. That's what we should do. Exactly what we're going to do. We're just going to park right next to it. Then we take the front one and just back it right up to them. Although that's not quite right. We can make it work, though. We can just not have our hitches spread out all the way. One. Because there obviously is going to be a gap of roughly the width of the first seeder in between these back two. But we don't have to have our hitch put out all the way to hook this up. This is one of those jobs I feel like would be easier to do in real life. The only downside of doing this in real life, especially if you're by yourself, is the constant climbing in and out of the tractor cab that this job would actually take. Okay, so that was actually not bad. So we're going to shoot. We're going to shoot this hitch out this way. Okay, and it's a little weird because I have course play. I know I can turn that off, and I have turned it off in settings, but it turns itself back on. So where you right click and it opens. But hey, you know what? We need it anyway. So look at that seeding rig, y'all. Oh, I can already see the problem is the hills. The hills out here are going to be real. All right, let's open Courseplay up because that is definitely what we're going to use. Courseplay does recognize this as a field now. We want multi-tools of one. We're running one of these. Apparently, we're only, that doesn't seem right. 5.3 meters. That doesn't seem right. We may have to manually input our width. 5.2. So if we just put that at 15, we'll be pretty spot on. Obviously not quite right, but we're going to put this at 15. Just to have a little bit of, a little bit overlap. I was hoping it'd let me scroll instead of having to click. But apparently we're clicking, all right? We're going to put that at 15. We'll have a little overlap. I'm not worried about that. 15, not 12, John. Come on. 15. You can count, John. 14. Come on. At least that high. Jeez. Twice around the field is plenty. We do want to go up and down. Probably we'll do the touch up in the corners because we're not about to have this thing try to back up for these corners. To be honest, that's not going to work. Okay, so now we want to look at this. So this actually looks like it's going to do a really good job with our pond. That is still in the middle, so we can kind of track our course. So it's going to go here. It is going to go... It's actually going to go down. Go down around the field and then jump over around the field and then come back and start working a little smidge there and then up. I think this should work. I don't know. Oh, okay, so when it gets up to here, goes down, it'll jump in here. Do a lap, or sorry, I think it's going that way, a lap and then another lap and then jump. Okay, this looks like it should work. Famous last words, right? Hold my beer, watch this. A redneck's last words. I've actually yelled that before. Cutting the top off a tree. Kind of funny. I was up in a man lift like 40 feet off the ground, you know. As a good redneck would do. Cutting a tree down from my buddy in a man lift 45 feet off the ground and yelled, "Hey, y'all, watch this." Yeah, it was kind of fun. All right, are all the cedars on? All the cedars are on. All the cedars are down. We are planting grass, y'all. Look at us. Holy Hannah Montana, we're doing it. Look at our money plummeting. Glad the bales are worth, like, you know, at least a few dollars, right? Now, once we actually start wrapping these bales that we make off this field, we will wrap them and make haylage out of them. That's where the money really comes in. But we need some bigger equipment for that first. Like, you know, a bigger baler. Yeah, definitely a bigger baler. I did learn that Courseplay will wrap bales today. I haven't seen it in action, but apparently it will, which is pretty darn cool. To be honest. By the way, just a little note here. I did get our other field all worked up. We have a seed bed over here. Apparently we use that little, no, it's not. Yeah, there we go. We're all worked up. That's what I was trying to say. We got it all worked up and it is ready to go for planting. I will be planting that field. However, I want to plant soybeans, so I need to wait a couple more days. But if I go ahead and get the grass in now, it'll just speed up the process of being able to mow the grass. So, I think, sorry about no editing in this video. I was going to basically just go until I was at a good stopping point, and I think we're there. I don't know that you guys really want to watch this run. I mean, do you? I don't know. Tell you what, I'm going to say goodbye, but we're going to switch into a little high speed of this, planting for a little while. Not too long, maybe till it gets going back and forth. How about that? So hopefully there's not too many standing ends. So it's getting really close to that fence. Anyway, enjoy like a little high-speed bonus content at the end of this video. I'm out of here. Y'all have a great night. Thanks for hanging out. Or a great day. Thanks for watching. We appreciate y'all. As always, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, feel free to leave them in the comments below. But otherwise, thanks for watching. And as always, toodles.